Liftoff. The clock has started. Roger.
I really should have yelled right back at him, like in his mouth.
The cheese is old, and now we can cure things.
Welcome to the Good Stuff Morning Show. Here are your hosts, Kyle and Tammy.
Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning, Kyle. I'll go fast. You go slow, I'll go fast.
I'll be very slow today. Where's the finding it?
Pausing.
Do you even remember what that's from?
Housing?
Pausing.
Yeah. One of your, it was some device, not device, some program was malfunctioning, and it would slow down unintentionally, right? Because we have other clips from this.
Yes, but none have survived the great soundboard migration of 2021. We only have
Pausing.
and you don't remember precisely what that's from.
No, what am I supposed to?
Do we know? I think each what we'll be doing throughout spooky season is there will be an origin story for every soundboard clip.
Oh my goodness.
We will investigate deeply into the creation of said soundboard clips, and you, the listener, will learn of the origin of the
Pausing.
So you're not gonna enlighten us now. We have to wait.
Absolute no. That is tier 2 on our payment scheme, where you buy a subscription to us and we just trickle in the information, and you don't get to keep the information. We actually, we will extract it from your brain as you learn it if you no longer pay us. And so that's the pact that we'll have with you. It's in the terms and conditions. Just, you should have read it.
Oh boy, I did not read that.
Yeah, nope, too bad. That's it. I'm in your brain now.
I did want to really quickly in this first part, question for you, Kyle. Do you follow the rules? Do you follow food rules? And when I mean food rules, I'm talking about eat it and it explodes in your mouth. Expiration dates and sell-by dates. Do you follow those as your main indicator, or do you kind of go off of
my main indicator? The thing, the all-knowing Best Buy date.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make it that. It's the first place I check to remind myself, how old's this thing? Uh-huh.
And then I see it and I go,
holy cow.
And I probably still taste it. If I'm honest, I probably still taste it.
Okay, so in that case, you would rely on your taste over a date that has been printed.
Well, I'll go date printed just to understand. It's not a go, no go situation. It's sort of like a red, green, yellow light situation. It's like stoplights, right? If the date is, and also if the cheese is old, I will consider whether or not I should eat the cheese based on the Best Buy date it has.
Because you'll eat it no matter what, unless the Best Buy date stops you.
It wouldn't stop me, I don't think.
Well, then what's the point?
What is the point of all of this?
Right?
I will look at it next and then probably smell it. It goes date, look, smell.
Mm-hmm.
Second date.
It's second date? Oh.
Well, you got to look and smell first. Then maybe you get to the second date.
Oh, my God.
Then you taste it. Are we still talking about cheese?
I mean, it's all food.
Toilet.
There was an article that came out from Vox, from Vox's Alyssa Wilkinson, and it sheds light on the fallacy of food labels and how they contribute to the world's growing food waste disaster. They cite a 2013 study co-authored by the Harvard Food Law and Policy Clinic and the Natural Resources Defense Council. It finds first that the average American family throws out somewhere between $1,365 and $2,275 worth of food each year. So on average, you could be throwing away $2,300 worth of food.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Right?
It makes me, I mean, you could have $2,300 compost in your yard.
I mean, it does say that the study also found that food makes up 21% of input to American landfills. That's a fifth. Yeah. Misunderstood food labels seems to be the main culprit here. Because the quote unquote expiration dates aren't really expiration dates at all, which means that they don't necessarily correlate to food spoilage. They actually popped up during World War II. This is what Wilkinson kind of outlines in her article. And when American consumers started gravitating toward the uniform abundance of supermarkets, the entire issue with date codes printed on cans, which were supposed to tell the grocer when to rotate the stock, just became like an indicator to the consumer instead. And people were taking that as gospel. And yeah.
Huh.
So, unfortunately, the federal government failed to standardize these labels, and today different states might have vastly different requirements for milk or meat freshness, and that's not even getting into the very confusing best by or sell by or best if used by labels. But the important thing to know is that those, quote, freshness dates almost never correspond to the food's actual safety. So,
okay. What I like to know about my food is, when was it born? when did my food?
How old is this piece of beef? If it was still a cow,
I don't need an age.
You want a birthday?
When was this harvest? When was this Velveeta cheese harvested from the Velveeta plant?
But we'll include the full story from Vox. I'm taking this quick blurb from an article about an article. You know, those are great. A podcast reading an article about an article. This is like fifth hand knowledge that we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is important because for me, now I asked you the question, right? I asked you, do you follow the food rules of the dates? And I will say that I am guilty of following them to a T. Unless it's like
maybe you should stop here and reflect.
I will. I do follow my own instincts on like packaged fruits and eggs and milk and stuff like that. Like the milk date, so like having a kid in the house, you need to know milk dates, right? You need to know when is this gallon of milk going to go bad, because we need to finish it quick then. And I've learned it's like an unspeakable kind of skill of being able to smell the milk like a day before you need to throw it out and being able to still use it. Am I admitting to feeding my daughter close to spoiled milk? No, of course not. I will use it for my own uses, like cereal. Yeah, and then I'll throw up.
We were served. This is a sort of the first brunch experience that we've had in a year and a half. And we went out to brunch, and my wife was served this was also the first time that this brunch place had been open in a year and a half. And they were serving, I think, the milk from a year and a half ago.
No.
Because she tasted it and immediately threw it up onto the ground. Knew right away that it was spoiled. And then we continued sitting there and eating the meal.
Oh my God.
We had.
What? You got it comped though, right? You didn't pay for
The
anything,
milk?
right?
I have no idea.
Hold on. What item during brunch did you have milk with?
Coffee.
Okay, so they served you a covered container that contained milk that they probably threw in the fridge from the table the night before everything locked down, and then pulled it back out when they're like, "We're open again."
It was rough, and
The milk was rough.
Yes, chunky.
Grubby chili fingers. Yeah.
Oh, you're making my
And-
stomach hurt.
It was scarring for sure, but we couldn't look at the date on that one.
No.
you had to taste it.
You haven't affirmed you didn't pay for this, right? Kyle, you got had, man.
No, look.
No.
You
Don't give me this. Don't give me this. Don't give me this. Like I paid in protest.
I
Don't
paid
give
in
me this.
protest. Is what? That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Oh, hi, Mom. Hope you're still listening.
So that's how that's going.
Oh my God.
Hey, did you feel that? Can you feel it?
No.
It's an earthquake.
Oh.
It happened today at 3:51 p.m. You didn't feel it?
I didn't feel it. My
It
wife.
was like there. It was like where you are. It was right inside you. It started with you. You're the one.
It was in Nevada,
earthquaking.
Kyle.
It was in Stockton.
What? Oh, that was a different one. No, there was a Farmington one. I thought you were talking about the other one.
Princess Harold, thank you for the Prime subscription. Appreciate you. That's very good. I'm trying to do the Twitch thing, you know?
This is a
I'm watching
podcast, by the way.
Oh, shoot. Princess Harold does say, though, you want to know the name of the pig you're eating, which callback, yes, agreed. You do want to name your food.
You too, lead singer Bono.
So you didn't feel it?
No, I didn't feel the earthquake. My wife did. Wah-ah-ah. It's an earthquake. It's a wah-ah-ah earthquake. No, I didn't feel it. I said my wife felt it. She came up to me and she's like, did you like, she asked me, hold on. She asked me, did you just shake the house? I said, excuse me, what? She said, did you like, I don't know, bump into something? Cause like my room shook a little bit. And I said, like an earthquake? She goes, yeah, it was shaking for like 15 seconds. I said, what do you think I was doing for 15 seconds?
Shaking the wall, just attaching your entire body to the wall, shaking the wall.
What up, dude?
This is just the episode of Soundboard.
It's all we've got, folks. We're light on stories this time, so buckle up.
So did you feel it? Did you feel
Nope.
the earthquake? No, of course not, because it's not a big
Nope.
earthquake. Who cares?
No.
Or is this just an
didn't-
indicator of the next great Californian earthquake? Is it just warming up?
Don't think that's how they work, but I do, again, live in the earthquake capital of the world. And so here I am waiting constantly, just, you know,
Blah, 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 blah.
That's better. Slow down.
Listen, I'll keep it on the soundboard. I will keep it on the soundboard if, and only if, it can be adjusted to my liking.
Okay. Deal.
Great.
These are today's headlines.
That Windows update that we were updating you about on the previous episode, Windows is now saying it might have made some of your printers stop working. Oopsies.
So I haven't tested this immediately after the program last time. I went and updated all my machines just immediately live.
Not
in
live.
the podcast.
No.
Yep. It happened. It happened immediately.
Well,
and I don't do anything other than attempt to stream with this PC right now. So I think it's okay. I'm not trying to print. I don't want to print.
You don't want to print each and every frame of the stream?
The video. Just as that's, you know what? Great idea. Just a big flip book, a 60 frame per second flip book on all the paper.
Wow. Totally. You'll kill a forest in about half an hour.
It sounds like an art project. Honestly, it sounds like something that someone would do.
Very avant-garde.
But each one has the seed of a redwood in it.
Whoa.
And so as they get printed.
Is this a 2,000-year-old art installation?
It will be.
Oh. Yeah, this one that sounds good.
We planted them all in a row. What would happen if you planted redwood trees all in a row right next to each other, and then they just sort of grew into one big wall, right, of trunks, and it would just be like miles and miles of just flat trunks, all connected.
Flat trunks?
Like the trunks merge into one long trunk, the longest trunk.
That's an episode title. Yeah, I don't know, Kyle, but really quickly, I just wanted to throw in, if you are the owner of Zebra label printers, those seem to be the main
Yes, it's
culprit.
me. Hi, I'm Kevin Zebra, owner of Zebra Printers.
This is weird. You sound like the guy.
Nope, I didn't invent the Mai Tai. I sound just like him, but I promise I'm not. I'm Kevin Printers, Zebra's owner, the CEO. It's me.
You're the owner and the CEO?
Yup, boardroom of one. Going up.
So yeah, Zebra acknowledged that there's a problem and said that Microsoft plans to release an updated patch, a whole new patch, in the next couple of days that should address the issue. I guess this is just another reminder. Go update, please. And the same thing happens with, the same thing, but relevant thing happens when Apple puts out like a security update on their machines. And I've seen people, I worked with people, and we all used Macs, and I'd see people who would be like 3 updates behind. And I'm like, guy, you need to update your computer. Like there are things that they ask you to do. It's security issues that you need to fix and update your computer. And they go, I'm just not into it. What do you mean you're not into it? What, you don't have time, or you like an application doesn't run, or what's the problem? And I always get this like flippant, just meh. It's not whatever. It's fine. If you see a red bubble on the gears icon, on the settings icon, that's like the ultimate red bubble. That's like the ultimate notification. Please take care of it. That is my plea to the masses. Don't be so flippant. Don't be so blah.
But I use the red bubbles as my to-do list. It's the only
do
way.
It. No, it's a to-do, not a to-wait. It's not a to-wait list. It's not a to list. Do it. Wait, where is that?
Do it.
There it is. Mm-hmm. So anyway, those are your headlines. A follow-up from yesterday. And did you feel that earthquake?
This is the part of the program where we do the day of the food. Today's special is
National Sugar Cookie Day. Are you a fan of sugar cookies?
Aren't all cookies sugar cookies? First. Second, no.
What? Wait, what?
They're the most literally vanilla cookies. They are the
You mean
boring. They're just, it's like you accidentally spilled ingredients together and then baked it without anything in them.
You mean sugar?
There's sugar in it, but that's it. I would rather brulee an entire cup of sugar and chew on it like a horse.
Oh, what?
I do not like sugar cookies whatsoever. Do you? Am I supposed to ask you if you like the sugar cookies?
Yeah, that's how this reciprocal podcast kind of discussion works, Kyle.
Nope.
I ask you
Could
a
I
pretty
have the
boring
Taco Bell instead, please?
I ask you a pretty boring question, and then you answer it with a funny answer, and then you ask me, and then I make fun of you. No, a sugar cookie is like, I mean, you call it like boring, and well, it's fine, whatever. It has a time and place. It has
Tuesdays at 4:35.
Oh my gosh, you got it exactly right on the first try.
Wow. How did I know?
So I'm just going to give you the Wikipedia entry for Sugar Cookie. If you're looking for the 1973 film, go see Sugar Cookies on Wikipedia.
That definitely don't. Do not Google that.
A sugar cookie is a cookie with the main ingredients being sugar, flour, butter, eggs, vanilla, and either baking powder or baking soda, depending on the type of sugar used. Sugar cookies may be formed by hand, dropped, or rolled and cut into shapes. I want to know what dropped means. Like from a tower? They are commonly decorated with additional sugar icing sprinkles or a combination of those. Decorative shapes and figures can be cut into the rolled out dough using a cookie cutter.
Okay.
And they are popular during the holidays of Children's Day, Christmas, spooky season, Halloween, and Hanukkah.
Here we go. This is it. This is the reason why, 1, don't like them. 2, don't believe that they are actually cookies. They're building materials for dwellings that gingerbreads and other characters throughout the holidays are either made of or dwell inside. That's all they are. They're bricks, but taste good.
You're thinking gingerbread, Kyle.
Same thing.
Wrong. It's National Sugar Cookie Day, Kyle. We're celebrating.
Incorrect. Doesn't matter.
By reading the Wikipedia entry.
It's like bricks with 2 different rocks in them. It doesn't matter.
What?
Whatever the rocks
Bricks
are flavored
don't have
like,
rocks in them.
You're
thinking of a different brick. Anyway, the history of sugar cookies, they have a plain and classic flavor.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's what I hear on my side. And they've been made for centuries, actually. Kyle, the popularity and availability of sugar cookies rose when sugar became widely available. The sugar cookie is believed to have originated in the mid-1700s in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. German Protestant settlers created a round, crumbly, and buttery cookie that came to be known as the Nazareth cookie.
Now, there we go. So hold on a second. Crumbly sugar cookies. Do you like your sugar cookies to be crumbly?
No, I like mine to be almost burnt to a crisp. I want to be
able... No way.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, like almost like really toasted edges so that there's like... And then the middle is like uncooked, unbaked dough.
Okay, we agree there.
It's like
sugar cookies,
like a cookie sushi where the outside is a certain texture and the inside is raw.
but you should be able to take a sugar cookie and much like the that grilled chicken taco shell from Taco Bell, where they turn a chicken into the taco shell.
It's not grilled. It's definitely not grilled.
You should be able to
It's fried.
take that entire, just listen to me. You should take that entire cookie, turn it into a U, and be able to dump toppings inside the little tiny cookie taco.
It's too small.
Frosting?
No. Oh, no.
What if you made little just ground beef, a tiny bit of ground beef?
Wait, what? What are you making?
Beef sugar cookies is what I'm making here.
Oh man, that is the wrong sweet and savory treat. But Kyle, in the 1930s in the US, it became popular to leave sugar cookies out for Santa as a thank you for the gifts that you were about to get.
It's not on this soundboard. It's not on this soundboard, listeners. I can't find it.
It's a thank you before you get the gifts.
You've removed it from me.
Pillsbury actually earned the world record for the most cookies.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna download it.
Iced in 1 hour, decorating a total of 1,169 sugar cookies in an hour.
I'm gonna edit it.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't edit.
I'm moving over to the other monitor.
Kyle. In the late 1950s, Pillsbury began selling pre-mixed refrigerated sugar cookie dough in U.S. grocery stores as a type of icebox cookie, and those are probably the ones that you are most familiar with. Those are like the.
Ho, 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 ho. Hi, Kenny. It's me, Santa Claus, calling from the North Pole. I'm so happy to talk to you, Kenny. Now, do you know what day is almost here? Yes, that's right. It's Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Kenny, now that you're 25 years old, I wanted to let you in on a Christmas secret. How you're doing on my naughty and nice list.
Would you give that Santa sugar cookies?
No.
Rude, but fine.
What's my gift? Another talking head?
Won't that be fun?
No. Wow. And you know what? You got to clip that one. Oh, man. Anyway, so celebrate Sugar Cookie Day. Why is it in the middle of the summer? I just realized that.
I don't want cookies. Nope.
Yeah.
Not in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
You keep them around. See, I told you. You bake them now. You bake them on July 9th. Then you put them in a container. You write a date on them. And then you give those to Santa.
Is this a prank?
6-month-old building material in a container being served to human being. I think he's human. I actually don't know about that.
I don't like where this is going. Why don't we move on to our next segment, Kyle? Because
first of all, you're doing a great job taking care of Garco. The elves in the workshop have been talking about it for weeks. Oh, and Mrs. Claus was so happy to hear how well you've been coming up with trivia questions, reading the National Day, and being a soundboard. Kenny, you're well on your way to the nice list. Ho, 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 ho.
that's a long one. Ho, 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 ho.
One take. He had one take.
One take, man. The elves have been talking about it for weeks.
They just won't. They won't. Are those our listeners? Are they elves? Is that what we've decided? We're gonna start calling them elves now.
It's just Elrond and Legolas and Galadriel, Lady Galadriel.
Now there's one thing I need you to work on, Kenny.
Oh, what?
Please get more sleep.
Nah. Wait, you missed the best part.
And something about eating sardines.
He got to the end of the take. He's like, what am I supposed to say here?
So here's the thing though. I don't remember what I wrote down about sardines. What did I write about sardines?
You must have written something like, Kenny, he needs to get more sleep, and also sardines. like as a throwaway, like you didn't think that it was going to get included. And then he, of course, takes everything that he sees as, as material. So he's going to go off of it. So, wow. Good job, man. Good job, Internet Santa.
Cameo really came in handy here for this. I didn't know they'd have Santa on there, but they did. And
we're doing it again this year.
It was...
Oh, we're doing... Merry Christmas.
Think I haven't already?
Merry Christmas, Kyle.
I have 10 more of these stocked up, waiting to go.
Is that when I turn 35?
Now that you're 35 years old.
So let's move on to our big collection here, Kyle. I don't have a sound for this.
That has to be one of the poshest, happiest bacon and eggs anywhere on the planet. Happy pigs, delicious bacon.
Why is he so out of breath?
I'm not sure.
Well, that actually kind of leads in. This is our food news segment, by the way. This leads in very well to our first story. A couple claims that Gordon Ramsay of morning show Zero Ingredient fame, they claim that he ruined their wedding feast. The chef's television crew was operating out of the resort where the couple tied the knot. Go ahead.
What happened?
Oh.
Why are they mad?
So, the Sun reports that Charlie Willis and his wife, Lauren, got married in a beach resort ceremony in Cornwall, England last month. They said they were surprised to find that Ramsay and his crew were also at the resort to film Ramsay's upcoming series, Future Food Stars. The newlyweds claim that the crew took over the resort's kitchen, leaving the couple's wedding guests with food that was, quote, cheap and nasty, end quote.
So it was a surprise catering by one of the most famous chefs in all of the world. And you're mad.
This says, of course, as a resort rep reportedly told The Sun, the couple didn't necessarily have exclusive rights to the whole beach resort. Still, Studio Ramsay producer Sharon Powers did write an apologetic message to the couple saying she was mortified and offering to pay for the wedding in full. That's the part at like the end of the article that you would go, wait a second, why am I on the side of the couple? I'm definitely on Gordon Ramsay's side now.
Why am I reading this? This is a nothing story.
Yeah. In fact, Ramsay, of course, had something mildly snarky to say about the incident. He says, must have missed the part where my crew and I ruined the wedding, he wrote on Twitter in response to the claims. He also offered a free meal at his London outpost Savoy Grill, writing, congrats on the beautiful marriage. If you fancy a night at my restaurant, it's on me. I'll try not to ruin it. That's the best part, is he says, I'll try not to ruin it.
Yeah.
At my own restaurant. Oh my gosh. So, I was trying to put myself in the shoes of these people, this couple that got married at this resort, where Gordon Ramsay was filming an episode of a show and then claiming, yeah, you know what? They took over the whole kitchen and the food we got for our wedding reception was like cheap and nasty. First of all, it's a show that's probably using up tons of resources and tons of food, and the stuff that you're going to get is not going to be what the restaurant usually supplies.
Isn't the point of pretty much every cooking show, something has to be good and something has to be bad. There has to be a bad thing.
Oh yeah.
And unless it's like one of the last episodes of Top Chef or whatever, right? There's a bad thing, there's
Kyle
a good
and his
thing.
Top Chef. My gosh.
It's good. It's really good. But that's the whole, what is the point of all? That's the point of all of this.
Right, exactly. So I think that's the point that Ramsay was trying to make, or the point that his
Point taken!
Producer was trying to make of like, hey, I'm really sorry to hear that you had a bad experience because we were filming on location. We'll take care of it. Like we'll take care of the cost because we were unaware that you were celebrating your special day there. But then that begs the question. When did they learn that Gordon Ramsay and crew were taking over the resort, or at least the resort kitchen? When did they find out?
When the first dish came out.
Oh, so you're saying day of, or sorry, you're saying at the moment.
No.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not.
That's not possible. Not possible.
No, because you're getting married at a resort. You are clearly in contact with the people at the resort. And the people at the resort know how long Gordon Ramsay's going to be there. It's on their calendar for months, I'm sure. So I'm calling BS on this story. I'm calling BS on this couple, I should say. That they were like caught off guard. Oh, they ruined our wedding.
The chat room disagrees with you.
What?
They say the point is that the caterers couldn't use the kitchen because the crew was filming, not that Gordon Ramsay's show was catering. So they had hired people to use the kitchen, but Gordon was busy in there cooking stuff up. But that's their food couldn't be made.
But that's sidestepping the actual problem of knowing that there was a scheduling conflict.
But it doesn't
with your
matter.
Wedding.
It doesn't matter because 1, wedding happened, you're married, nice one, congrats. 2, they offered to pay for that in full.
Maybe this is just an issue of like, you know what? We had a terrible time at our wedding. Let's nullify it. And this is just the guy's out. That's a really pessimistic way to look at it, I suppose.
Well, maybe the out is going to IHOP. IHOP fans won't want to miss this one day only throwback deal. According to Food-Sided, the chain is set to offer a flapjack of a deal to celebrate its upcoming 63rd birthday on July 13th. 58-cent pancakes for all.
Okay, so in the morning, I'm going to IHOP. And then for lunch, I'm getting a turkey Cali. What was the scent?
Fresh burger. What was it?
It was a turkey Cali something. Oh my gosh, we looked at the word like 100 times last night.
Doesn't matter.
But I'm getting a free one. I'm getting Subway and IHOP on the same day.
Okay. Yep. So for one day only, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., it'll cost less than $1 for a full stack of fluffy buttermilk bliss.
Oh, what? A full stack is 58 cents?
Indeed.
Okay, is it limit one per customer or is it like all you can eat? Because I'm going to order $3 worth of stacks of pancakes, please.
While supplies last, free pancake day, etc. etc. You can go read this. It's in the show notes. It doesn't matter. You will be able to get lots of pancakes. I don't know. All you can eat pancakes shouldn't exist.
What do you mean? What do you mean shouldn't exist?
I can only fit one pancake in my body at any one time. So as I intake that pancake and absorb the nutrients, I must release the pancake before ingesting another pancake. It's so fluffy. It's delicious. I get it. It's delicious, but they expand. It's like a whoopee cushion in your stomach.
Oh my gosh.
It just balloons.
I don't like that.
So I can't do it. I can't do all you can eat pancakes. I just don't think it's a good idea.
Well, that's what we're doing next year for your birthday. This year we went to a Giants game. Next year we're going to have all you can eat pancakes and I'm going to make you suffer with your whoopee cushion gut.
Listeners, what is the over under on the total number of pancakes I can eat in one sitting?
Should we have a contest?
Between you and me?
Oh, yeah.
I would definitely eat more pancakes than you.
Excuse me?
Excuse
me?
Blah, 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 blah.
I would eat way more pancakes than you.
Hold on. No, you wouldn't.
Twice as many. Twice as many.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now you're throwing down twice as you spent 10 minutes just telling us that you couldn't, all you can eat pancakes is a terrible idea because you don't like it. And then you're like, I could double your total.
Could you do that for me?
No.
Oh, of course you can.
Okay.
I think there's no question about it, Kenny.
Kyle, you can't.
I can. I absolutely can. I would be.
Listeners, we're going to do this. We're going to throw down and throw up.
What would be your strategy? How would you play this?
A big cup of water and put them in the water and then mush them up and force them down my throat. Like
it's not
Johnny,
a speed thing. It's
like
not
Joey
a speed
Chestnut
thing.
in the Nathan's Eat Hot Dog Eating Contest. I will beat you. I will double your total in half the time. Before you've ordered your third stack, I've had four stacks.
Received my All right. No, this is happening. This is absolutely happening. We're doing this.
I didn't think that I'd have to challenge you, but it sounds like I have to challenge you to a pancake eating contest.
They need to be the same pancakes. You can't be
What does that
somewhere
mean?
and you cannot be on your own, make your own pancakes, and I cannot be on my own and make my Would they need to be the same pancakes?
No, this is like you sit on opposing sides of a booth at an IHOP.
We take only to make it fair. We would have to take the same pancake, chop it in half. You eat one half, I eat the other half, so that it's the same density and same pancake size. Same
pancake.
Blah, 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 blah.
The inventor of pancakes.
So we're making this happen.
Yeah.
Pick a date for the Super Bowl of pancakes.
Oh, so it's a bowl of pancakes?
We can't use the word Super Bowl, huh?
No. Moving on, Kyle. Peanut M&Ms, peanut butter. Peanut M&Ms, peanut butter is available. And it's the spread you should put on everything, according to this article.
Why is this not the peanut butter M&Ms?
Right. This is like all of the candy in a peanut butter versus
is chocolate in it, or is it just the middles? Did they de-shell? Is it like harvesting peanuts, but you're harvesting the ones that were already M&Ms, you're cracking them open like eggs, sucking out each individualized peanut, crushing that, then putting it in a jar.
So this is a limited edition release from Mars Incorporated, like from the maker of M&Ms. So this is like legit. It's a crunchy peanut butter spread made up of peanut M&Ms. So it's not just the peanut from the M&M, it's the whole thing. Each jar includes colorful candy and milk chocolate pieces of the longtime snack favorite. To take your typical peanut butter experience a few levels up, $13 from a Canadian store. So, hey, Chris. But that got me related to a story here. I'm sorry to take a tangent, but 20 snacks from the 90s that are shockingly still available on Amazon.
Okay. Still?
Apparently.
Am I going to...
I see a bunch of buy now from them.
Will I have feelings about them, and will I be filling my Amazon cart with them?
Let's find out. I'm gonna ask you to give me an upvote or a downvote on these 20 items here. Are you ready?
Okay. Yep.
Dunkaroos. Ring Pop. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So if they're on this list, I will tell you a brief story, but you may proceed. I will wait to sort of drop my news until you have gone through this entire list of 20.
Okay.
Because it's probably on here, I would guess.
Fruit Stripe Gum.
No, you think that what you like about it is the flavor. What you actually like is just that zebra. It's the CEO right there on the front.
It's that he says tattoos inside. Collect all 10. Wet 'em and wear 'em. What is that slogan? Wet 'em and wear 'em?
Yeah, you lick it.
Ugh. Number 4, I don't know what number it is. Crybaby Extra Sour Bubblegum. Okay. Push Pop. All right. Warheads Extreme. Yeah, it's a big tub of it for $28. Little Hug Fruit Barrels.
Hold on. I'm trying to edit now the MIDI trigger so that when I click it, it will play multiple times instead of just one time.
I don't know what that means.
So
a little behind the scenes here, Kyle's. Oh my gosh.
That's what we needed.
Okay, good. This one, Little Hug Fruit Barrels. Did you hear that one? Okay. Pixie Sticks. But like the yard long ones.
Are those the real thin ones?
No,
like
I just said the yard long. Like the ones that you have to pick up
big.
with both hands and dump it.
No.
Okay.
No.
The flavors, Kyle: grape, Maui punch, cherry, and orange.
Yeah, no, I know, but
Airheads. You sound like Tio Salamanca from Breaking Bad. Big League Chew. Oh, okay.
Just didn't grow up with it, right? And it's you do it once. It's shreds. We did this on a podcast. We did this together on the podcast. It's shreds. It's shredded.
We did?
Bubble gum. Yes, we definitely did.
Oh.
There have been a lot of these, by the way.
Right. I'm sending you the photo of the Big League Chew bubblegum balls package. I just want you really quickly
Oh,
look
they're
at
gum balls.
Yeah, look at this guy's helmet. Big League Chew.
Big. That's pretty good.
So it's 3 letters. It's BLC, all stacked on top of each other.
It's a good look. I like it.
Anyway,
He's
moving on,
number
Kyle.
16.
Planters cheese balls.
Whatever.
Okay.
Right. It's not candy.
Pop Rocks.
So here's the thing. I've never had Pop Rocks. Ever in my life.
Gosh. You've never had Pop Rocks? Pop Rocks and Coke?
You've never
done Pop Rocks?
No.
You're 35 years old.
Yes, clearly. I've never.
Listeners.
I realized this. I realized this yesterday.
I have to quit the show. That's it. The end of our brotherhood.
That's
No.
Why is that one clipping? Why is that one so loud?
I think that's just yeah. Anyway, moving on, Kyle. Yoo-hoo chocolate drink.
Oh, I didn't give the Pop Rock. I'll say Pop Rocks. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad.
You know,
you try it for the first time.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, bummer.
Whatever.
Gushers. Kyle's shaking his desk. Gushers.
I tried to as hard as I possibly could.
The thing about
Just
Gushers, though, is
smashed it.
The thing about Gushers is I don't think it ever fell out of favor. Like, yeah, it's from the 90s, but it's just continued to be popular. It's still a thing. It's still in the grocery store. It doesn't have to be just on Amazon. It's still in the grocery store. Unlike some of these other ones, like the Fruity Pizza Gummy Candy.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Fun Dip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do Fun Dip before I would do that yard long pixie stick, I think.
Nerds Rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like Nerds Rope, though, is the evolution of, in the 90s, what was Nerds, right?
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s, Nerds Rope it supplanted Nerds Candy. It became the new go-to.
It's clear what sort of like generational gap I have with the writer of this particular article. It's just is like it's slightly shifted towards the aughts.
Baby bottle pop, lick the pop, dip it and shake it, and lick it again. Baby bottle pop. That commercial is ingrained in my brain.
You have made it to the nice list. Ho, ho, ho,
whoa, hold on a second. Wait. 1 second, Santa. Are you telling me that I wasn't on the nice list?
It took.
And I made it to the nice list after careful consideration?
Yep. After you lost that pancake war to your brother, I decided you're on the nice list. Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, that's not what he's going to say this year. Kellogg's Fruity Snacks. Like the most generic fruit snacks you can think of.
Yeah.
Then last but not least, this one's going to get you to shake the whole house. Circus animal cookies. Whoa.
No.
Mother's
I can't.
circus animal cookies. Kyle.
I know. I can't. You know why?
What do you mean you
know
can't?
why?
No.
You can't.
Wait, hold on. You need to rescind that buzzer. You need to ding, ding, ding this one.
We're no, because the moment that you eat one of those, the pink ones,
yeah,
your mouth becomes coated in this like just pink grease of the outside of the animal.
You haven't said the bad part yet.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
Disgusting. Horrific.
That's a shame.
Where are Nutter Butters? Where are...
Nutter Butters were a 90s creation.
What?
That only live on Amazon. Or surprisingly are still on Amazon.
Okay, so you're saying, got it. The list I have is not the things that are available.
Well, okay, hold on. What treat from the 90s is your favorite? Or give me a top 3.
Viennetta.
I was going to say Viennetta is one. And that we can get. All right,
Viennetta.
2 more. Wow, that one rings out a lot.
I would probably, I mean, I think I'm going to the frozen aisle for this one.
Another one?
Otter Pops.
Okay. Okay. All right. I don't think Otter Pops ever fell out of favor, but okay.
Just the purple Otter Pops.
Oh, what? You're a grape only? The orange Otter Pop is Mountain Dew game fuel.
I get that the rest of them taste good, but the reason I like the purple ones is because they don't taste good.
Oh, wait, what?
It's exposure therapy to try and like get rid of the association of grape flavor that Americans have to like Dimetapp that we grew up with. And so I was trying to like shake that as best as I could.
So okay,
as a child.
Yeah, you definitely took the grown-up approach to a children's treat.
What would the last one be?
Yeah, what is this last one that you're gonna? I've got only one that I want to bring back.
No. The we talked about them last time. The sandwich cookies, the ones that are like the wafer sandwich cookies, the multicolor wafer sandwich cookies, the chocolate, the vanilla, the strawberry. Definitely those as well.
Okay.
Forgot about these. Devil's Food Snackwells.
Oh, okay. From the bakery section.
Just what? Luscious pillows. Just like tiny little chocolate pillows.
This one's gonna be tough for me. Number 1, chocolate home run pie. But like when you could go to the store and you could purchase like 100 home run pies for like $2 because they would give them to you. They would just sell them. They were like wrapped in wax paper, and they had, I think each home run pie was like 4,000 calories. You were supposed to split them up.
No, because the filling is just the tiniest smattering of
pudding,
the chocolate pudding on the inside. The rest is air.
Yeah.
It's just air in there.
That's why they can sell them for a quarter.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is, I think we only bought it once, but you will remember it. It was, I think, a Costco purchase. It was the giant Now and Laters that ended up being like chewy, not a hard candy. So it wasn't really Now and Later. It was a now until the end of time you chew on it.
Now. Yeah.
You remember that?
I do.
We had
big
vat of them that lasted for at least a year.
Well, so the reason that vat lasted for so long was because I had my first one of the Now and Nows, and it ripped out the braces I had wrapped around my back teeth, and it just
you couldn't.
It yanked it right out of there.
Oh yeah,
and there goes an entire orthodontic visit that. Of course, then I had to go back. They had to refit it. I had to gag on the bubble gum stuff again.
That's right.
Big
league chew.
Just horrible, horrific.
Was that two? Yeah. Home Run Pies, Now and Later, Giant Now and Laters, and I had one more. I can't remember it now. It was a fruit snack that was like
the Sharks.
No, it wasn't the Sharks. It was the one that was laid out in like a maze pattern on this little cardboard sheet.
Yes.
You slide it out.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What is that?
What is that? Fruit
Squiggles.
Snack.
Fruit Squiggles. I'm going with Fruit Squiggles. Final answer, Bob.
Fruit snack 90s is what I'm going to go with here. And I'm going to look string thing.
Close.
String thing.
I was close.
Betty Crocker. Fruit string thing.
Is string thing still available?
It says 19 favorite 90s foods you can't buy anymore.
We keep saying still available. We are being corrected by the chat room. Available again, which is probably the case, which is like bringing back. These are not the things that have been packaged from 1998 being re-released 20 years later. Listeners, at the moment, what is happening is Kenny's face is looking at a thing. He has put both of his hands to the side of his face, in somewhat of a surprise look. And now he's just staring at me, as it took way too long for me to describe what it is that he has now sent me. Fruit corners.
No, fruit wrinkles.
Fruit wrinkles are fruit corners, though. Fruit corners was probably what I called them. Fruit wrinkles.
No, fruit corners is the brand name. Fruit wrinkles is this was like premium tier fruit snack delight. I haven't seen one of these packages in 25 years. This right here, this is number one for my whole life. The best fruit treat that has ever existed.
So yes, I'm sure you can like smell the fruit snacks and taste the fruit snacks currently as you're thinking about this. Oh. But the visceral reaction that I get from seeing this ad and thinking about them is the feeling of tearing the paper /
that's the best part.
Foil.
That's the best part.
The like paper foil mixture.
It might crumple in your hands and that texture is not so great. And then you rip it and it's like, and then they all explode out of there. And you're like, I got to pick them all up. Eat it and it explodes in your mouth. It explodes in your hand, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we wasted a lot of time talking about 90s food treats.
That's an entire episode. We did the whole. That was the whole thing. We made one.
We're going to have to save a lot of these food news articles for next time.
That's fine with me. Doing an episode back to back. has made me realize that one, there's a lot of news, and we talk about things that really don't matter here on this show quite a bit. So we've done that. I feel like we've done that to death, and now
in pieces, we did make it through the entire Santa message, right?
Isn't that wonderful?
Almost.
I am so proud of you. Kenny?
Never fails. Never fails to get me to laugh. Kenny.